Hey guys, this is Josh with Raven Ranger Craft, and today we're going to talk about is it all worth it? It's a question that's plagued me for many, many years. The awesome turn off is if you do something you love, you never work a day in your life. If you do something you love that doesn't pay very much money, you won't feel like work is hard or difficult, or you won't drug your feet to it every day, but you will be doing it all day long every day just to make a living. Or you pick something that you want to pull your hair out, you go gray with by the time you're 40, or you lose all your hair by the time you're 25. I have friends of my age that are already bald because they hate what they do. It's stressful, it's hard, but the paycheck you collect is, for some, well worth it. I ask yourself, is it worth it? You see, what do you really need? Do you really need that new iPhone? A lot of people say yes, a smartphone is a necessity, and I would agree with them. Nowadays, the internet is a necessity for work, for social media, for contact with others. People don't even have house phones anymore. You need a smartphone, and that is unfortunate. For 90% of the population, you need it. Should you be part of that other 10? People that live off ham radios and live in the bush or don't contact other people. You see, I ask, is it all worth it and what do you really need? Because what do you really need? Well, according to Maviarchy's hierarchy of need, food, water, shelter, warmth, safety, love, those are what you really need. Now, you can make the argument that safety and security is also health insurance. And health insurance is damn expensive here in the United States. Is that a need? Nowadays, I say yes. But personal experience, at 13, I received a full hip replacement after a few failed surgeries. So, can you really get away from the game? I ask you, is it worth it? Is it worth it to work a job that you hate, where you're bald and you pull your hair out and your health deteriorates by the time you're 40, to have that nice home, nice car, great cell phone, good clothing, and you go out to eat 3 times a week at your favorite restaurant? Taco Tuesday, pizzas on Fridays, a nice family dinner on Sundays. See, I ask you these questions because the world we live, the economy we have, only works if you're spending more money than you're making. Is it worth it? Did a previous video on what to leave behind for your kids as you age along. What about leaving behind debt? Is it your responsibility to give them the good life and accumulate such a debt that you leave it behind for them? If you say no, and you live in the United States, you are doing that thing. Politics spend more money than we make. We have a debt of almost $26 trillion. That's on me. That's on the future generations. That's on my great, 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 great grandkids. Because if you're a taxpayer, you'd have to pay over $240,000 tomorrow, every one of us, to get us out of debt, to not pass that along to your children. Video took a turn for difference, but is it all worth it? As a country, we say yes. Yes, it is worth it. Yes, it is worth having the good life now and robbing from the future. Well, you see, if you don't pay your bills and you accumulate debt, one day someone's going to come a knocking and saying, pay up or get out. Is it worth it? For me, I don't know. I've balanced that line for so long. Doing what I love, not making enough money, doing what I hate and making money. Is it worth it? I'm sure everyone has their own answer. and their line for what is worth it is different for each individual. You can't clump everyone together one way or the other. But ask yourself, is it worth it? Are you paying the price? Or are you paying the bills? See you around the next bend.